Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the new Freeze Mane card to review today. So, we're taking a look at a card that is 5'9", high-low work rates, right-footed, 4-star skills with a 4-star weak foot. In regards to his in-game player traits, he only has the flare trait, so no finesse shot or outside foot shot traits. In games, he's got 95 acceleration with 93 sprint speed, which is great for base card stats. Shooting on the card is essentially perfect, with volleys being the only thing that's a little bit low at 80 volleys, but still pretty decent, obviously. He's got 97 attacking positioning with 95 finishing, 90 shot power, 85 long shots. We decided to go with the Hawk chemistry style for this card, which is what most people have decided to give him, and it definitely makes the most sense because you are essentially going to make his pace perfect, you're going to make his shooting perfect, and you're also going to give him some extra physical capabilities, which is amazing, right? In regards to his passing on the card, he's got 87 short passing, so if you mostly use this card in the center cam, left cam, right cam, striker, literally any position, the passing stats are already pretty decent for base card stats. It's not amazing, obviously, but it's definitely incredibly usable depending on the situation that you have in game. Remember, high-low work rates is a very, very important work rate to have in the attacking areas. In regards to his dribbling stats, hopefully his base card stats are good enough as it is at 96 agility, 89 balance, 96 reactions, 92 ball control, 94 dribbling at 87 composure. So his dribbling should have no problems. It should be as responsive as possible because I remember his body type in game being kind of just above lean, but way below average in a way, right? So on Footbin, it says that he has a unique body type. I feel like they do that when it's like kind of like an in-between for these cards. But like I said, I feel like the dribbling should already be pretty decent for this card. Physical on his card, obviously for base card stats, is really, really nice because when we give him the Hawk chemistry style, the extra strength, aggression, and already having 90 stamina with 86 heading accuracy at 99 jumping, this card should essentially be a perfect striker, right? But we're going to see what's up with it in game. Hopefully it actually works out really nicely up top. We're going to be using him in different ways, right? So we're going to be using him in the 3-5-2 setup, where he's going to be playing up top in the striker position. We're going to go ahead and I think switch some things here. So we're going to have Gomez playing here at center back. Oxlade-Chamberlain will have on the side over here, with Rashford up top with Mane, and then Salah will be playing in the cam position. I want to put Mane on the left side, actually, just to kind of test out his left foot capabilities if we ever find ourselves in situations like that. We're going to have the instruction of just balance for both of the strikers as it is. Marcus Rashford, as you guys know, obviously one of the most meta cards in the game, has great attacking AI. Hopefully Mane fits that bill perfectly. We're going to be using that with the 3-5-2, and then we'll also be using the 4-3-3. I think, let me see if I have these guys on stay back. We do have them on stay back. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so we're going to be using Oxlade-Chamberlain over here in the center mid position. We'll switch him with Genie, actually, because Genie I like on the left side. He's not bad there. Preferably on the right side, but, and then we're going to have Rashford off to the left with Mane in the middle, playing the instruction of just balanced, but playing off of cut inside, get in behind for both of the wingers. So these guys are non-cover center, right? No. Okay, perfect. So yeah, we'll try him on both. We'll see what he's like as a lone striker. We'll see what he's like next to somebody else, and we'll basically take it from there.
Really vital interception here.
Oh, let's go. A little bit of a defensive presence. Coqueta. Oh, man. I timed it a little bit off because of the angle there, but almost got that through. Oh, that fake shot came off perfectly. Let's go Mane. First time pass here. Oh, that pass wasn't great. Kind of hoping that he moved to the side over there, but he did run in a straight line, which is fair to him with the high-low work rates. Nicely done. A little bit of dribbling right there to kind of open up the space. Oh, he actually responds to my dribble. You see how I kind of stopped in that area and he was like, should I make this run? I don't know. A little shield right there. Nice. Body feint was definitely not the right choice right there, but I just wanted to see what it was like pushing it against the opponent there. Left stick dribbling is pretty responsive, actually. Yeah, the left stick like forward back is really quick with this card. Oh. He's like, no, I'll just take this ball off you because it actually makes the most sense to do that. Good attacking AI. Get that near post angle. Shot. Ah, not that great right there. The drag back kind of came off a little slow. You kind of have to use that new skill with like the right stick flick twice. It allows you to kind of like do that specific move set, but a little bit quicker to kind of like go in the opposite direction, you know? I'm going to go ahead and switch to the 4-3-3 here. In the two-striker formation, his off-the-ball movement doesn't feel too special. I do feel like you might have to force instructions out of the card, which, again, is not a bad thing. But I do feel that currently with this card. I want to see what he's like on fast build-up with us kind of like forcing him on the runs, you know? Oh, man, if that player didn't stick out his foot right there, that run was actually really good. Oh, that pass-off was so terrible. Mane actually made such a good run right there, too. Finesse shot from that angle? Oh. I wanted to test it out without the trade, obviously. Shot across goal. By the way, Alisson is pretty cracked in this game. Goalkeeper-wise, like he's pretty nuts, man. Strange off-the-ball movement there. I might have to force the stay central out of the card. Stay central getting behind might be a go-to with him. Shot across goal. There we go. Made it work a little bit. I kind of like faked him out a little bit because he thought I was going to go back into the middle, but we just do like very simple left stick dribbling to kind of get behind the space. I will say his attacking AI is very strange, man. There's this huge thing with Mane this year where he's just like a fraud. He kind of feels like a fraud this year for sure. But with the freeze version, I just gotta kind of figure this card out a little bit. I'm gonna try stay central, get him behind, because sometimes a player's base characteristics, they kind of like contradict that instruction you're giving them, and it actually moves better. It's very strange, but he doesn't feel like a high-low work-rated player. He feels like a high-medium for sure. High-low is like usually pretty noticeable on cards.
And they change things.
Yeah, you know what it is with his dribbling? His dribbling should feel significantly better than what this card feels like. It really should, man. Shot from there? Oh, at least he hits that one. Oh, base card stats for shooting is pretty obvious for a card like this, because the power behind that one was really nice, to be fair. He has this thing in the striker position that even if I tell him to stay central, he likes to drift to the side positions, which is not a bad thing, because João Felix has a very similar base characteristic, but yeah, his dribbling is not as good as it should be, guys. I will say that, but it's still pretty decent. That left stick dribbling is really nice, though. It's very easy to kind of like fake out the opponent and make them think you're going to overcommit in certain areas when you don't. Shot from that angle? Right to the middle of the goalie? Okay. We have to take a small touch right there to kind of get that one angle, but I just want to see if he can shoot that from there. Yeah, his attacking AI up top in the striker position is actually kind of strange. I kind of want to try him out as a cam, to be honest with you guys. Well, I'll use Gomez there because Van Dijk's pretty slow. Van Dijk is good if you play like low depth, but when you play like regular defense, not necessarily ideal. Oh, I didn't register my my bridge dribble right there. That was weird. Aggressive right there. Scoop. Near post. There we go. His attacking a guy you gotta kind of get used to. Yeah, stay central getting behind is definitely helping out a little bit more for sure. His attacking AI is just so strange just on the balance instruction. I wouldn't say it's like necessarily the top tier meta, but it's just something you kind of have to adjust yourself to a little bit, you know? Positioning? Oh, and it doesn't register, man. It doesn't register to Mane. It should, though. You kind of have to make that pass before he even makes that initial movement going backwards, because that's what actually allows you to score those opportunities. Oh, I thought I was going to score that. I didn't play that perfectly, though. I will say that. First time strike? Oh, man. I'm sorry, but a card like him, with near enough perfect shooting from an angle like that, I definitely expect him to score. It's 100%. Even if it's like a first-time opportunity. First times can be inconsistent, but with a card like this, I really expect him to hit that. For sure. I can't take that small little touch on the inside there to kind of work off that run being made. There we go. Nicely done. I always take the extra touches because I always assume that the guy thinks I'm going to shoot the ball immediately, which you totally could, but you kind of risk the defender blocking that area. By the way, the reason why I'm reviewing him the way that I am right now, guys, is because this card costs a lot of money, you know? Like, Mbappe is at a very similar price range, and Mbappe is literally cracked out of his mind in this game, but he has all the right things that make him really good. Always, guys, this is always the case with cards, man. Base characteristics always transfer over, man, so the rare gold card was very strange. And this card doesn't feel any different, obviously, but let me tell you, if you were to pack this card as an untradeable or something, he would still be really, really sick to have in your team. He's just a very, very strange card this year. That's what I would say. He's not bad. He's just very strange. You expect him to be more meta, if that makes any sense, you know? Don't get me wrong, guys. This card is still freaking great. Like I said, if I were to get him as a striker in my team, I would be pretty happy, you know? But we look at it from a full meta capability, right? And yeah, he's just like he's very strange. That's the one thing I would say. It was the same with his rare gold card. This is like such a 50-50 card for people, like if it's worth the price range and all that kind of stuff, you know? Alright guys, so final verdict on the Mane card. Mane this year is 100% going to be one of those really weird cards where it's going to be 50-50 with people. They're going to be like, yo, Inception, Mane is cracked for me. And then there's going to be people that are going to be like, Mane is such a fraud this year. I definitely feel that with this card, 100%. Like, he's good, but he's also weird at the same time. He's one of those cards. I don't think I've ever felt that way with a card this year, man. Because even his rare gold card was very strange as well. However, is this striker card a good card? It is a good card, right? With the Hawk chemistry style, guys, the physical boost, shooting boost, and the pace boost that you give a card like this up top in the striker position is amazing. He definitely kind of feels like one of those cards you have to give instructions to, depending on the situation of the game. I don't feel like his attacking AI from balanced tactics is, I'm not going to say good enough because it really depends on the opponent and how they're lined up, right? But I feel like you kind of have to force it out of him a little bit. I was using him in the 4-3-3 false 9. I was using him in the striker position up top next to Rashford, both of them being, you know, Rashford being the, I believe, high-medium work-rated player, with Mane being the high-low work-rated player. I will tell you guys this right now. Mane mostly feels like a high-medium work-rated player. I wouldn't say he's a high-low. Like, I was using Bolasie earlier, and his high-low was incredibly noticeable, right? But didn't really feel that way with Mane. But guys, a card like this in your team, if you were to pack him, he's going to be unbelievable for you. If you use him in the cam position, left cam, right cam, striker position, you are going to be looking at a good card. He's just a very weird dude. Weird card, man. I never felt like a card like this this year for sure. But hey, man, if I were to pack him in my team, I would definitely enjoy it, man. The Hawk chemistry style basically cracks out this card as much as it can possibly be. But very strange. Very weird card, guys. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.